Hi, I'm Matt Truex from Prop Store.
And Brandon Alinger from Prop Store.
And we're going to talk to you today about the Star Wars and Star Trek blueprint auction that we've got going on right now. So, Brandon, I've brought out a selection from both franchises. We're going to start with Star Wars, Star Trek underneath it. Hoping you might be able to tell us a little bit about what we're looking at.
Yeah, so this is a collection that came into us recently, and it's a very interesting story. These are not production-used originals, but they are printed directly from production-used originals.
Okay.
Made at the studios, at Lucasfilm or Paramount for the Star Trek ones. And they were printed more than 20 years ago for use in a potential publishing project.
Cool. Well, should we dive in here?
Yeah, what have you pulled out? Looks like we got an R2-D2 right here on
Yeah,
top,
this should be pretty recognizable for you. We've got R2-D2 leg schematic from the first film, from New Hope.
Yeah, that's very cool. So I know on the first Star Wars film they built the R2-D2s entirely out of aluminum. So all these leg components would have been fabricated in a machine shop from aluminum.
In keeping with R2-D2, but a few films later, we've got his drink cart tray
very
from
nice.
Return of the Jedi.
Very memorable, right? A couple of things I like about this one. One is in this overhead view of the dome, you're actually seeing R2's arms, the small utility arms that come out of the front of it, which they sometimes call the fork and knife. And then I just love that you've got the full view of the drink dispenser, including the cup. So moving on here.
A prop piece, which a lot of what we've got in this auction is sets and ship designs, but this is the handcuffs worn by Princess Leia and Chewbacca from the first one.
Yeah, you can tell it's the first one because A, it says The Star Wars.
Yes.
And B, it's credited to 20th Century Fox, whereas the later films would have been credited to Lucasfilm. So now the Falcon. This looks like the Falcon from the first film. Again, one of the things that strikes me right away about this blueprint, we don't have the whole ship, right?
Nope.
Only 2/3 of the ship.
Yep.
And that's how they built it. They did
Really?
not. Yeah, they never built a full Falcon set until Empire. Like all good filmmakers, George Lucas knew how to make the most of his budget, and he got together with the production designer, John Barry, and the set planners and the construction people, and they figured out we don't actually need to build this whole thing, right? It's just
very cool.
Trick it with forced perspective.
Moving on, we've got one more Falcon piece down here, and this is blueprints from the interior.
This is different to the main Falcon set that we were looking at just a minute ago. This is probably a smaller offshoot set, which is just the cockpit, and that's where they would have shot all the inserts, when they're actually flying through space, and you got the point of view shots of the gang and up front, and it's a couple of stagehands off to the side rocking it to make it look like it's flying through space.
This is, I believe, the tunnel down and then the gunner cockpit.
Oh, yeah, of course, right. So there would have been a ladder in here,
Yep.
and they're climbing up or down to get into the gun seats to battle the TIE fighters,
Of course.
right? Great moment in the film. So Star Wars is always number one in my heart, but you gotta love the Starship Enterprise, right?
Right in front of the Enterprise, too. That's
Now, which iteration of the Enterprise
This is
you know?
from the motion picture, so this
Okay.
is the first time they ever had to redesign it, really.
Yes.
And really nice detail work here. It just, you see how clean it is, but you see that they added so much more from...
No, this one's beautiful. That
original there.
would frame up very nicely.
And then as a sister piece to that one under here, we've got the bow and the stern view.
Very cool. So these were obviously done as a set, and I would think that these were drawn in relation to the model miniature rather than
I was going to ask you
the
about
set,
that. I
because
figured.
obviously they wouldn't have built a set of the full
No.
ship. But yeah, super cool. Great detail. So this is interesting because this looks like an overall stage layout.
This was stage 9 at Paramount for the motion picture.
Yep.
And as far as I can tell, this is probably all, or at least most, of the Enterprise sets that they built. So we've got everything here. We've got the bridge by itself.
Yep.
We've got the engine room, even like sick bay over here, Kirk's quarters, transporter room.
Fun little Easter egg in the back right stage. If we had a time machine, prop storage. That's where we want to go.
2 little cages.
Let's see what's in there.
Yeah, really.
Prop storage on Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
A lot of tricorders.
Yeah.
Just this last one here, but I tried to save
you saved a good
something
one.
cool for
yeah,
last.
that's very cool. Kirk's command chair. Every boy's dream, right? Starship Captain's command chair. Yeah, that's super cool.
And again, like they redesign it for every one of the old films, every one of the new films, but this was the first time they ever redesigned it from how it was seen in the original series. So it's pretty cool. Well, thank you for taking a look at these with me.
Yeah, no, thank you for pulling them out again.
Absolutely.
So, Star Wars and Star Trek blueprint auction, April 14th, a Friday, to April 28th, a Friday. Take a look
At propstore.com/auction.